Love, peace, and soul, everybody. Welcome. It's Empress Phoenix Fire. How are y'all doing? Welcome, one and all, new and old. Everybody who needs to hear this message, let it be heard with unconditional love for self. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. So, all right, boom. So the channel has been coming through. Needed time to process them, right? Um, so this one is like basically about karmic feminine energy or unevolved or unlearned. Karmic, we already know, means repetition, right? Um, Feminine and also masculine energy. So I was looking at it at the different levels, from the different levels, right? So I'm looking at like a realization that I finally like I knew for like personally I came to that realization, but then I realized like this needs to be said in the collective because the so-called conscious community is going through a transitional shift right now. Much needed cleansing, sweeping out um too much lip professing, preconceived notions, all of that, and it's also affecting the relationships, right? Because this is where we're meeting our so-called prospective partners, or wondering why interaction didn't work out. Because you like, well, I'm in the conscious community. I'm looking in the brother seems conscious. Okay, conscious means what? Just aware, meaning that he is privy to a sort of knowledge, okay, some information. That doesn't make him spiritual, sis. I'm gonna say that again. Just because he's conscious does not mean he is spiritual. Let's look at it from another aspect. Just because he's conscious, you could say, doesn't mean that he's metaphysical, right? And then that's even a surface level with the metaphysics too, because again, it's the knowledge, it's the definition of it. And masculine energy could even apply what he know, right? Because you could say, well, maybe it's the wisdom that's lacking. Maybe it's the application of what he knows. Maybe it is the it was right there. Maybe it is him not trusting on his intuition, right? But like I said, even if that's the case, even if it is being applied, this knowledge, right? On a surface level, it does not mean that he's able to tap into the spirit realm for himself. Okay? I'm just trying to tell you. Same when you look at the situation, you look juxtaposed. Now you look at the feminine energy. This is why the feminine energy, you look at her um as being creative, as being trusting her intuition, always having the good hunches, um could tell when you lying, could tell, like all of that. But it's for a divine masculine energy to look with discernment in regards to that woman's intelligence. It's like now you got to see where her head is at, where her thoughts is at, where her analytical skills lie at, right? Is she relying too much, being too passive, possibly even relying on you all the time for finances? Like, I mean, listen, to each his own. But what I'm saying is, where is her head at? Okay, what thoughts does she create? Because her thoughts, just like everybody's, becomes things, right? Because we are the materializers on this realm. Okay, so therefore you got to see where that head is at. It's not. You got to look into the mind, into the mental of that woman. This is why it's like it's not just the body. Okay, you find you an intelligent one with a head on his shoulders. You golden. You golden. Where'd it go? Hold on to it. It came out. Yep. So we're gonna be looking at what divine masculine and divine feminine need to know. You know what I mean? Like what quality, we got to discuss, like what qualities are you looking at? You know, how can you tell if a brother is spiritual or not, or is just surface level dealing with certain concepts, metaphysical concepts from a surface level? You gotta look at that. You gotta look at that, hon. Yep, I'm gonna pull a goddess and God energy. Hold on. Damn, all of these came out. Ah, yeah, it's too many. Way too much. Hold on. Yeah, like when I came to that realization, then I was like, oh, okay. You know, now that makes more sense. You know, you was even dealing with it on the surface level just by saying, well, this person is conscious. You know what I'm saying? That's where that pseudo come in. Look at this. Ooh, universe. We are just stardust. We are all just stardust. And we got dragons. Slay them on. Period. What's at the bottom of the deck? We got endings are inevitable. You see what I'm saying? There's always going to be cycles of renewal, death and renewal, death and renewal. Endings are inevitable. So there's always going to be a change, because that's what an ending is. It's just a change. Okay? Change in your thought patterns, change in energy leaving your life, you know what I'm saying? Or even coming in, because it's inevitable for new things to come into your life. It's inevitable for you to communicate with the universe at will, because we are all a part of it. The stardust is a part of the universe. That's part of source. That's part of the Most High. Okay? We all play a part when we twinkle in the sky. Oh, wow. Listen, y'all. Listen. So, I'm getting that there has been a handicap in your life, right? Something that was so-called meant to hold you back, but you did not allow it to hold you back. You did not allow it to hinder you from doing what needs to be done, said what needs to be said. You know, living in your truth, just being in your truth. Okay, the truth of the universe is by you playing your role in your position. Yeah, because look, it's like there's an attack on her home, possibly, or where she's supposed to be headed. See, where they want to attempt to keep her out of what is hers, what she journeyed for. Look, this is on her path. Okay, even with it, with the missing leg. Y'all, that's deep right there. That's powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to realize too, be endings in relationships just don't move forward, okay? Because we've all evolving. So now it's like, hold on, I'm evolving out of consciousness into being spiritual. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not just learning about the information, not just becoming aware, but now you being sentient with it and seeing it in your everyday and day-to-day life. Look, preparing the mind, body, and spirit. Detoxing. Yep. De-stressing. Leaving the stress of work behind. I feel like, hold on. And you know what I realized too when I see this detox card? Because we talking about in relationships, right? Um, because this is like this is basically when hookup season start before hot girl summer, right? So this is also you detoxing. Like if you coming out of a relationship, if you broke up with someone, this is you getting your yoni steams, you know what I'm saying, masculines, whatever your equivalent is that you need to detox yourself, you know what I'm saying, from the energies of another woman, yo. For real. And not for nothing. I'm getting with masculine energies how they could like they the only way they could get a yoni steam like is to get with another female. Like that's the rebound energy. I'm getting it. Like y'all could say what y'all want, but that's the message I'm coming for. Like before, especially before, but it's gonna be of a higher caliber person. Like this could be like even maybe one of their friends or something like that. Um, but someone who has a healing yoni, but isn't meant for them to get into a relationship. If you get what my gist, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how they help to cleanse their, because it gotta get let off. That gotta come out. For us, we could do the yoni steaming and all of that. You know what I mean? Of course, they could do their internal intake of herbs and all of that, saging themselves and all of that too. But I feel it's like, you know what I mean, getting leading up to that level of attracting the empress type, the goddess energy. You know what I'm saying? Me toxin for and not and it's not even no shade because you could be even coming from one goddess energy to another. But again, there's levels to it, right? Then you got deep diver diving into a task, diving into this, slaying these dragons, demons, right? Closing these chapters. You're diving deep into this task. This is why the need to constantly clear your energy. Let's pull God. What's at the bottom of the deck? This one. Cool. Horned cactus. Yup. Resourcefulness. Taurus season. Look at the horns. Okay? We are known for that. Being resourceful. Using what we have at our disposal. You don't have all the ingredients for your spiritual bath. Use what you got. Supplement. Look for something similar. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You know the same thing when you cooking. You may not have onions, but you got some garlic. So, you know what I mean? You just going to have to do that. All right, we got you. Focus for masculine energy. Look at the horns there again. Okay, Taurus season is in full effect. Ooh, Loki play at the bottom of the deck. First, and then he look at his horns. Now, with horns too, what they also represent metaphysically is this is the extension of the consciousness. You see what I'm saying? This is what this represents. This represents the extension of that of, you know what I'm saying? Of that of the crown chakra too. Okay, that energy, you know, we us knowing that we carry a whole of or etheric and an auric field, okay, that encompasses and also surrounds our physical body. That is our light body. That is our spiritual self, right? Okay. So this is a representation of that knowledge and how it spans. Okay. How they receive knowledge from the universe, from the Most High. And then also with Loki's extends it down. Okay. Wow, it's some powerful energy, divine masculine. I'm looking up underneath here. Then underneath, you got the Jade Emperor followed up by Set. Okay, like we could go on and on, divine masculine. Organization. Organizing your life. Organizing your thoughts. From play to focus. It's a balance. Yeah. There's a balance here. That's it. That's how you step into your emperor energy. Wow. Hold on. All right, let's pull the goddess energy. Let's see what's good, lady. Let's see. Slaying them dragons, boy. I tell you. Yep. And also, okay, so feminine being that I'm pulling for the feminine energy is coming forward too. The channeling that came out for these low vibrate, not okay, for feminine energies that have not evolved past a certain level, right? For example, women that have, like, let's say they have an OnlyFans, right? Like, I know, you know, you want to get paid for doing what you do, right? But, so, darling, your stuff is getting bootlegged right now. Okay? They bootlegging your shit from OnlyFans and putting that shit on Discord for the free. For the free. Okay? Yes. Goddess of discernment. You see what I'm saying? I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Period. What we got at the bottom of the deck, and then we got what? The goddess of compassion. Kuan Yin, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Okay. This is, and then she's look at her mudra. Look at her mudra. That's the yoni energy. Okay. This is the ushering into of matriarchal rule is coming forward. All right. We've been talking about that for a minute now. So we're looking at now having the discernment when you use your compassion. Okay. Having the discernment on how to use your compassion, right? So there has to be a balance. This is also showing you too with your femininity. It has to be a balance, okay? You can't just dole it out and dish it out without first having a check-in, okay? Yep, because your time and your love is energy. So if you're expending energy and it wasn't warranted, you'll be robbed of your light. You'll be robbed of your energy. And then you'll be forced to constantly have to build up your reserves of energy because you're being energy harvested. See? The resourcefulness of the cactus. It protects all of the water that it has within it. You don't know the precious fruit, the precious flowers. Like that pear that comes from that shit tastes so good. But to get it, like to pick it you could not pick that. I tried it in the wild. They got little thin needles. Okay? You can't do it. Unless you gloved up properly. This is protecting your resources too. The reason why you're resourceful is because you protect your resources. All right, what else we got here? Let's pull a... Oh, you know we got to pull a top card. Hold on. Before we move any further. Yep, you got to stay focused. Because you get distracted. And I feel like, too, this is also like the ending, I feel like, of also always attempted to, like, okay, I got to attract somebody. I look for somebody. I think that this is you having the discernment to know, like, dive deep into you slaying your dragons and, you know, closing up these chapters that you need to close up. We got Kaja. And we got Anahatakali. Yep. Green. That's that heart chakra. Okay. So I'm definitely seeing this is cutting out something. As usual. That's part of the balance. That's the ending. Something coming to the end. That because that give me that Sith gives me Scorpio energy. Okay. So we got full moon power. Look. By that Scorpio full moon, y'all. The unexpected. Yep. Extremes. Oh yeah, it's going to turn up. It's going to get hot. Okay. It's going to get hot. Yep. Look, the right actions. Coming forward here. I feel like it's going to be an interesting summer. Um, I'm doing I did a couple of uploads. I've been putting forth some work. So it's been coming forward like, it's going to be a joyous time. This is going to be a joyous time coming up this summer. I feel like you're going to go in between the extremes to find a happy medium. And that's the thing too, you got to go from one extreme to the next. That's what I was getting to. That's what I'm saying, like coming from using the discernment to figure out if this significant other that you are linking up with has the qualities that are compatible with yours. Okay? We got friends, family, and gods. Yup. They definitely communicating with you. For me, in this deck, this is the ancestor card that, they watch over you. They give you information. They guide you. All right? They help open doors for you. Wow. Each card equals a 7. What? 16, 43, and 34, y'all. 7. 7, jackpot. Okay. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell. Oh, that's too many. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. Increase. Exactly. Increase. Listen. This is the gems that's coming forward. Yup. Discovery. Look. Listen. You're discovering all of these gems that's on your path. Okay? The life lessons. Okay? Going from one extreme to the next. That's how you garner this knowledge in your life. You have to be in a cycle of decrease in order to really be able to look at the cycle of increase and be able to see, okay, the gems. It could be, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have enough knowledge base and been from one gamut, from one side of the spectrum, coming now to another, you wouldn't be able to pick these out. You wouldn't be able to see them. If you was always in this state, you would think it as nothing. You would think it as a part of the grass. It's the discovery of all of the knowledge, the tidbits along the way. It's your guys that communicate with you crazy. Yo, crazy. And give you so much information. Because you in your full power. You have to be focused, right, Divine Masculine? Not just focus on play, but focus on having that medium of going from playing to working, being on point. taking that time out also to de-stress, declutter, clear your own energy. All right, let's see what else we gonna pull, y'all. I wanted to pull. Let me use. Let me use this deck. Yep. And I feel like too, there's gonna be an increase in your dealings with like your guides. Like, the downloads are definitely gonna be increasing. You know, the Most High looking out for you. And I feel like giving you that strength and courage. I'm seeing too, like, organization for the summer. Like, if you haven't already, organizing them winter clothes, giving away what you can. You know how that go. All right, we got the moon. Yeah, the moon cycles, because that's right underneath the full moon energy. And this is what I was saying too, like, what the masculine needs to have discernment in and looking in a partner, right? Like knowing where this woman's head is at, this person's head is at. And for feminine energy, now looking at the masculine energy, like, how spiritual is he? Is he just, what I'm saying, just dealing with the analytics? Are they able to decipher? Are they open to receive that information? Because you got to be open to receive that type of information. You know what I mean? That all encompasses with the moon, right? The pros and the cons, the light and the dark, the good and the bad of a situation, of a person, of a relationship. Things that are hidden, things that, the true motives of people around you, right? Especially when you giving your love and time and energy, right? I spend my time wisely, right? Look, we got the Hierophant Taurus season. They don't get no clearer than this. This is a commitment to, look, yep, commitment to a cups. To a higher partnership. Wow. Yep. This could also be like even like a hidden relationship. I feel like that gets more serious, going from one extreme to the next, to being love, to being friends, to being lovers, and then being committed. I definitely see that. Look at this. We got the High Priestess here. And we got the King of Cups. Wow. Hold on. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Swords. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is coming away from a certain thought pattern. This is being guided too. This is you being guided to move away from you know what I'm saying, thinking, like I said, you think because a person is conscious or they're aware of certain principles and not seeing the true application of it, okay? And this is how you would get caught up in a toxic relationship with someone who does not live as they speak. Or even speak as they live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get some clarification on this right here. There's a lot of, with the High Priestess here, there's a lot of like secrets, different things coming forward. I feel like a lot of hidden knowledge that's coming forward. Ooh, this is okay. So this is feminine energy. This is like you have dealt with possibly masculine energies that thought that you didn't see their true motives, or couldn't see that they were attempting to play you, right? And you really and true. This is my first time noticing this. I'm thinking this was eyeshadow. Those are actually eyes. Like, you don't dive deep. You know what I mean? Like, not only are, yes, you intuitive, but you're also um able to think logically about a situation. I'm telling you. Hibernation. No, let it be. Self-reflect, celebration, the end. So it's the ending of a cycle. Okay, we are definitely in the first quarter of the astrological year. Look, Neptune, the hangman. This is okay. So this is you're being initiated, okay? As usual, as always, and your relationships are and your commitments are affected by such. So this is definitely loose. I'm getting lucid dreaming because that's Pisces energy. Neptune is in Pisces right now. You know what I'm saying? Conjunct Jupiter. So it's a whole lot of things going on. This is why the need for the self-reflect, for you to go within, right? Because what do you envision? Is it fantasy or is it true? This is what I'm talking about, spirituality too. You see? Look, spirituality, right? Just because they conscious, are they spiritual? This is the point of view you got to look at things from. Like, because are they able to ascend? Because you're going to ascend, right? Because you embody high priestess energy. You know what I'm saying? You need a counterpart. You need a counterpart that's into the same things that you and not just saying that they are, but actually, you know what I'm saying, they actually get it. Yeah. Same thing for the masculine energy. To see what type of energy y'all could create. Because, you know what I mean? It's only on... Yo, I feel like, too, this is like... Your ancestors is rooting for you. Like, yo, nope. That's why that ain't happen. Nope, nope. You had to curve old boy and old girl because they just was not it. Get more information. Research. Examine the fine print. Larger than life. Listen. Yo, I got chills. So underneath the Hierophant, you got magnifying glass and you got the dog, the faithful companion. Yeah, you gotta, in order to get a true companion, a soulmate, someone who's dependable, someone, you know what I'm saying? That's your peer, okay, evenly yoked to you. With the Hierophant, a spiritual partner, a spiritual soulmate, you got to dive deep. You got to look deep, and not just within that person, but within yourself, because that's how you know what type of person you're going to be attracting. Yup. That's why it's a whole initiation process that's going on. So if you are already in a commitment or in a relationship and you're not evenly yoked, you're being challenged to end that relationship right now. Point blank, period. This is what I'm saying. Because guess what? The magnetization that's going to happen. All right. It's gonna sneak up. Yes. See, this is what I'm saying. Boom. Hold on. Let me get the full clarification. Hold on. Because there's a couple of narratives now starting to come out. You see? Yep. Clear vision. The high priestess got eagle vision, you know. She can spot shit from a mile away. And then she can also spot a swan, a soulmate. Yep. Yup. Hold on. All right. It just basically clarified what I said. What I was saying to masculine energy. Okay, we got this. All right. We got birds at the bottom of the deck. See, look who's pulling HUDs. It's birds. Listen, birds could play a significant part in your learning process. Okay, they could be communicating with you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like it's kind of hard, but it's just like another form of divination when the birds are chirping. You know what I mean? Sit and get what you feel when you hear at the time of day, night, wherever, where you get these birds chirping. They are attempting to give you a message too. Okay? That's gonna help you come away from um the woe is me or these dragons that need to be slayed. Okay? Action that needs to be taken, right? The direction that you need to go in, irrespective of what is attempting to stop. I'm telling you, especially for those of us, we got high quality partnerships, and at some point, too, yeah, nosy. At some point, there's other people that are in the mix too. I feel like doing a whole heap of talking, a whole heap of gossiping, a whole heap of trying to manipulate a situation. So with this Two of Cups, we got the fireworks and the fox. So I'm getting two. Like I said, this is if you are in a relationship that you're not supposed to be in. This is okay because there's fireworks, there's passion, excitability, if it sound good when he talk that talk, you know what I'm saying, but he ain't walking the walk. You know what I mean? It's a trap. Something's not right. Okay? You being deceived. Yeah. You got to use discernment. And then with the discernment comes down the intuition. You know what I mean? Look, all the downloads. Yep. With ego, that's the focus too. Divine masculine too. Challenging the status quo. Clear vision perspective on, I feel, on who's a true soulmate. I'm telling you, who's the one, Yep. Who's getting a shit bootlegged from OnlyFans, bootlegging your joint and putting it on Discord. Yo, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you something's not right. That's what this shit is too. You figuring you in a secure environment to share your art. To share your art and get compensated for it, right? One hand washes the other. And something ain't right. They recording your shit. You know what I'm saying? They recording it. They recording your joint. You know what I mean? And they putting it up on Discord, sis. Be wary. It's getting bootleg. And it's gonna be more on the increase because people's gonna get over. You know what I'm saying? And they could make more money off your shit than even you. Sis, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to warn you. Use some divination. See, this is what I was saying. That, because this is all birds. This deck is full of all different animals, and it's mostly birds that are coming forward, okay? We got the dog, and we do have the fox here. But, this is what I'm getting. Like, this is the divination through birds, possibly, or even feathers. Yeah. Even with the dragons, that's a flying creature too. So again, that deals with the thought patterns and with your mind, how to be able to discern, They both come into play. The researching, right? Somebody, yeah, like I've always said this, like someone that you could research information with. Like, even though, see, that's the ascension, you know what I'm saying? Like, when one gets put onto a set of knowledge, is putting each other onto a set of knowledge. And we could study it and then move on to something else. Or, nah, I ain't touching that. I'm going to skip up here, then pull you up. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how a relationship grows too. You see? Yeah. Faithful, supportive, evenly yoked. And then with the king, all right, with the king of cups now, right? We got mountain and island. Okay? Which both have barriers. It's like to get into it. So this is what I'm saying. Like, masculine energies could have an obstacle in order to get to you, right? And I feel like it could be a previous relationship that they was in or are in, that they need to lay to rest or end before they get with their feminine energy. And feminine energy, I feel like the barrier could be that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the masculine energies that are supposed to be geared with you, they haven't reached the level of being able to tap into their intuition and into their spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? They may have a whole heap of knowledge, but now it's time now to take that knowledge and act it, right? That's having that wisdom, and also that emotional wisdom, right? Of knowing when the time is right to take this action. Okay? I feel like the masculine energy, of course, is being very stubborn, being indifferent, not speaking, not communicating, which is not going to work out. Like, the feminine energy can't do all of the work. Let me see. Let me pull this. And then we're going to read. Let's see. What should we read? Loki and Freya. What time is it? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Supportive friend. That's what I'm saying. A homie, lover, friend. Like, it's going from one extreme to the next. Like, I think it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? I feel the May is kicking this off, like, with maybe even a possible friend is gonna become a committed partner, honey. A star seed just like you. Star seed just like you. Let's see what comes out. All right, we got stabbed in the back. Shocking attack. Deception. See, that's that fox energy. I'm telling you. I feel like this is mostly for, it could be for feminine energy too, because you could be in a relationship too. Hold on. This shit is itching shit out of me. You could be in a relationship that needs to end too. You know what I'm saying? Addiction, codependent. Yep. Letting go of that codependent relationship. obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. And when we got the phoenix, all right, that's the new phase. We can renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. That's the Six of Swords. A changed mind on both ends. Because there's going to be some unexpected shift. An unexpected point of view change. Unexpectedly finding out some hidden information. Like, let's say, for example, this was an acquaintance that you knew or a friend that you knew, right? And you find out about qualities about them that are loyal. You find out qualities about them that, you know what I'm saying, that you revere, that you respect, that you would want to be loyal to. um and then also, if you were in a relationship that, that needs to end, this is you finding out, the straw that broke the camel's back. That, this is you finding out, like, nah, this is it. That I gotta leave that alone. That, you know what I'm saying? That secret's coming out. Look, love call. You see what I'm saying? That could be unexpected. A call coming in. Someone expresses their love, thinking of you and letting you know. They're going to let you know. Finally, I think the King of Cups is going to start letting you know what's going on. This could be also a masculine energy that could have, I feel like that, purposely knew he needed the time to be unto himself. See? Being on an island, maybe going on vacation, doing his, like I said, doing his cleansing. And then we got love. Hold on. We got love call and then love. See? So it's the progression, going from one extreme to the next. Going from getting stabbed in the back to now receiving love. Period. Period. And then we got coffee cup, meeting, feeling uplifted. Friendship. I'm telling you, this is a homie lover friend coming in. This is a homie lover friend coming in. Hold on, let's get more of this energy right here. That's a homie lover friend. Yep. Because you got to see where her head is at. And you know that he got to be spiritual. You can't just get, you know what I'm saying, Tyrell from the corner store. Like, you just can't do that. I mean, especially when you a high priestess. This is not going to happen. And you're not going to find love. This is your peer. You getting the clear vision on who your peer is. There's going to be an opportunity for you to see this. Okay. Yeah, we got cycles ending. You see what I'm saying? This is the ending. The repetition cycle of being in codependent relationships. You know what I'm saying? Being addicted to that type of toxic energy. Closing the door on that. And being guided on how to close the door to that. I'm saying you focused on living your best life. For real. Yep. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Friendship. This could be someone that you work with. Wallflower. I feel like this is the feminine energy. Like, listen, I'm tired of this shit. It's time for a new cycle. All I do is go to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no fun. We got to play here too. So I'm saying this is masculine energy also wanting to play with the right person. Like, I work hard to close out certain cycles. Yep. This is why the soulmate coming in. But again, people that you be in relationships with and you learn lessons and it's time for ending, those are your soulmates too, Period. We got brunette female. You already know. And we got destiny. We got mature woman at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This is it. This is going from one extreme to the next. Let me see. I'm curious about this Kali card. one extreme to the next. From being single to being booed up. All of that. All them different extremes. To being in a toxic relationship to now being single. You know what I'm saying? Loving yourself, clearing the codependency, and then finding love after that. Yup. Changing yourself, right? Putting yourself through the fire. All right. She wields the holy sword of feminine severance, empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to pull up, pull up, pull up. She wields the holy sword of divine severance, empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that can only arise when we embrace change. Where our strength of will may falter, she intervenes to ensure we do not sabotage our ultimate fulfillment and spiritual progress. She will not allow our souls to be ensnared in any kind of deception or trapped in fear. She is the liberator, and her sword clears the path, revealing truth. Kaja is the Sanskrit word for sword. Devi Kajahasta means the divine mother who wields the sword. What is this sacred weapon? The sword severs, breaks, and destroys. It can be a symbol for truth and the need for the soul to let something or someone go, even though the attachment of the ego may demand that we remain connected out of fear of loss or fear of the pain of loss. Hold on. Devi Kali's sword is the symbol of her will and her testament or attainment. Her sword knows which attachments require severing and when and how to obtain such a release. Even when the holding on, perhaps out of fear, guilt, or doubt, denies us the capacity to either consider walking away, her will prevails. Sometimes we invest in a relationship, a situation, a place, or an opportunity because we feel it is needed and beneficial, only to realize later, if at all, that we have outgrown it. Then it becomes, at best, something slowing down our awakening, and at worst, a direct impediment to our spiritual growth. Regressive tendencies creep up on us slowly so that we don't realize how much damage is being done over time. Even if we have a sense of quite something is quite not right, that's crazy. The same exact shit. Pull up. Back up. Yo. Even if we have a sense something is not quite right, our awareness can never be complete when we are determined to remain attached and unwilling to see any truth that threatens that attachment. Any unwavering desire for a particular outcome locks us into an unwillingness to see the truth that would shift our perspective and open us to a superior outcome. We may admit something is wrong, but choose to believe that if we just change ourselves somehow or work harder to heal the other person, then the negativity will transform into something positive. We then become trapped in an impossible situation of our own creation, knowing something is not working, but as we are not capable of letting go, fooling ourselves into thinking we can heal and transform through methods that cannot accomplish the task. When Kali Devi's sword appears as a message, she advises that whatever we are struggling with can and should be handed over to a higher power. She will sever the threads of attachment, and we can trust that if someone or something is meant to remain in our lives or to return according to divine love and wisdom, then so it shall be. If we need to go against divine love to keep something, it can only create suffering. She will not only remove that impediment on your path, but remove that impediment on your path, but support you. So the release brings you joy rather than endless sorrow. The oracle of Kaja denotes divine workings and a struggle you are moving through at this time. There is a predestined series of events due to occur as orchestrated at a higher level. The universe. The timing will incorporate the paths of those you have soul contracts with. And the movement of the collective consciousness for you to be at the appropriate vibration to move in harmony with where you need to be and whom you need to interact with. Certain releases have to take place now. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Okay? You can trust in the doors that close just as much as in the doors that will open as a result. Yo. That was perfect. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm getting Scorpio energy. You see what I'm saying? Full moon here. I'm telling you, the Scorpio full moon. Remember, we in eclipse season. You see what I'm saying? The moon energies. Yeah, we in eclipse season. Things that have been hidden are being revealed. Because even though there could be eclipses, right? Whether it's a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, right? Where a celestial body is temporarily being hidden, but it's also being revealed that it's being hidden. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, things are still being revealed, even with things being in oculation. Yo, that's deep. This is destiny. Destiny, you know what I'm saying, with your universal destiny, the soul contracts, the two of cups, the agreements. It's not just also romance. You could look at this from any perspective. I did say I wanted to read Loki, didn't I? You know what I'm saying? You could look at this from any perspective. For soulmate, this could be soul family coming in. You see what I'm saying? Unconditional love, right? Have an affection for. So let me read that. Let me see if I got the yeah, I got it right here. Let's look at Loki real quick. Play. Okay. Look at the lighter side of the situation. Rediscover your sense of humor and play. Loki is a trickster god. Tricksters are the gods who, through tricking, shape shifting, playing the fool, or simply playing, become teachers in the lessons of life. In this way, they humble the powerful, expose the unjust, and balance imbalances. You hear this shit? Loki plays his trickster role superbly and is featured in many stories in Norse mythology. One story that displays Loki's talents is that of the theft of Thor's magical hammer. Thor awoke one morning to find his hammer missing. Little did he know that King Pyramir had stolen it to blackmail the gods into granting him the hand of the goddess Freya. Okay, we in our North mythology bag, okay? That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Freya came out. Sure. All right. In marriage, Thor asked Loki for help. After borrowing Freya's winged cloak, look at this shit. What did I say about having that eagle eye precision? What did I say about feathers? Damn. Winged cloak to help speed things up a bit. Loki flew around until he came upon King Bymir. Acting innocent to the plot, Loki soon ascertained that the hammer was buried underground and he relayed Pymir's ultimatum to Thor. After visiting Freya again and learning from her that she would certainly not marry King Pyrmir, the Norse gods gathered to discuss their strategy. It was suggested that Thor disguise himself as Freya. Covered in a bridal veil, he could possibly get close enough to his hammer to regain it. Thor was outraged, but the clever Loki convinced him of the wisdom of this play. And so the bride was presented. The king, Pyrmir, happily greeted them and invited them to a great feast. Thor, ever the big warrior, began to shovel the food through his veil at a great rate, prompting Pyrmir to question Freya's hunger. Loki confidently answered that Freya had starved herself in eagerness for the coming nuptials, unable to control his lust. You see what I'm saying? Where the fireworks at? Is it on here? Yes, sure enough is. Unable to control his lust. You see this shit here? Hold on. Where you at now? Pioneer then peeked behind the veil only to be met by a set of fiery, savage eyes not fit for a maiden. The king again questioned Loki about his bride, and Loki smiled and told Pioneer it was because she hadn't slept for 8 nights in her excitement at meeting him. Finally, it was time for the ceremony. The king's men brought, see, that's his fault because the signs was there. See? See? See what I'm talking about? The signs was there. So he allowed himself to get tricked. Okay, the king's men brought up Thor's hammer to lay it on Freya's lap to signify her prior to the marriage vows. Oh, to sanctify her. Of course, Thor now had his chance. He grabbed his hammer and threw off his gown. Thor defeated Pyre and all of his people, and all because of Loki's rather clever prank. Okay, so the fox is also strategy too. Crafty. Yup. Loki was also well equipped to aid his trickery. As a shapeshifter, he has few rivals. Stories claim he can change into a seal, a woman, a fish, a horse, and even a housefly. Ooh, be mindful. It is wise to take a leaf out of Loki's book and find a way to laugh at your troubles. Okay, so I'm getting to, so maybe you put up like a secret camera, and this is how you find out maybe that a partner is cheating on you. Like when you go to work, or you saying you going on vacation, or you going to go handle some business for the weekend, and you put up a secret camera and you catch your partner in the act. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yup. It is wise to take, yeah, and find a way to laugh at your troubles. It is a great talent to find a humor in any circumstance. Should Loki call you, look to the lighter side of the situation. There's always one. Shadow side. It's not nice to be tricked if the outcome is cruel rather than character shaping. Loki did at times stretch friendships, and at these times did not come out as the victor. There is always a big difference between light jesting and making fun of someone. Ridicule just to build up ourselves is the shadow side of play. It tears others down as well as ourselves. Another way the shadow side is expressed is when, rather than showing real emotion, when things are not going well, we smile through it, masking our true feelings. Are we covering a soul wound or the expression of healthy emotion with too much play? We must be true to our emotions and ourselves, not cover them with jokes and false laughter. Yep. Wow. The Tesseract. I remember he had the Tesseract. You see what I'm saying? Oh, we. Wow. Yep. Like, I will not marry that cretin. That's not my homie lover friend. Yep. Listen, it's all here. It's all here. Using that level of discernment now. Because the signs is gonna show you. Signs is gonna show you. Like, it's time to close that door. It's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? You'll meet somebody. Even if all you do is go to work and come home, you meet somebody. You meet them at work. You never know. On your way to work. On your way back home from work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. I just wanted to share that challenge with y'all. And with that, as usual, I'm grateful for y'all. Y'all know how to get at me. Email, website, everything is in the description box. And I'm going to see y'all in the check-in. Peace.